According to John's Gospel, chapter 1, the Jerusalem establishment desperately sought to ascertain how John viewed his own role. Are you the Messiah? How about Elijah? Are you the expected prophet? No. Then why are you baptizing all of these people here? And John's response would be merely, I'm a voice in the desert preparing people for the coming Lord. Now, undoubtedly, the Jerusalem establishment and many others who heard John thought he had to be more than what he said he was. And at the worst, he might have some political ambitions since he was drawing large crowds that could shake up the stability of Judea. But again, John would just simply repeat this message. Now, if the person arriving after John was mightier than him, so much so that John didn't consider himself worthy to carry or unlatch the sandals of this mighty one, who is this person? And what's he gonna be like? Now, the word translated in English mightier or stronger or more powerful often in other contexts referred to physical strength. And I'm sure it took some muscle of John to immerse the hundreds that came to him to the Jordan River. But I don't visualize John as a muscle, beefy man. Remember his diet, locusts and wild honey. So I look at this text and think that this coming one is going to be stronger than John in a different sense, in that he can do something John cannot. And that difference is something that John points out. Whereas he can baptize in or by means of water, the more powerful one coming will baptize people in or by means of the Spirit. Now, we'll talk about this baptism in the Spirit in a later session. But for now, I cannot overemphasize the importance of the gap between John and the mighty one. In fact, I hold that gap still remains between any follower of Jesus and Jesus. A follower of Jesus like John can preach repentance and change. We can bear witness to Jesus, who he is, what he did, what he taught. We can baptize people in water. But let us never forget, only Jesus lived the perfect life. Only Jesus died for sins. Only Jesus immerses people in the Spirit. Only Jesus intercedes on believers' behalf in God's presence. Put together all your best efforts and you're still unworthy to touch Jesus' sandals. It is only by his grace that you and I can be a part of his kingdom, his mission, his ministry, and his church. And may we never forget that, for Jesus is the only one who can transform the human heart, and therefore is the only one who can really change this world. And so if you're going to follow Jesus, you need to remember a line from John the Baptist in John 3, verse 30. He must become more important, and I must become less important.